Hey, this is Ben from the Railroad Yard and Hubcap Hobbies, and today I want to show you one of my all-time favorite places, Clark's Trading Post. Clark's Trading Post is up in the White Mountains of New Hampshire, and is home to the White Mountain Central Railroad, trained performing bears, and Wolfman. In addition to all that, they have several small museums throughout the park. All of them are set up to look like old-time buildings. There's even an old firehouse and an old-time gas station. Inside, you'll find all sorts of interesting old-time antiques, including this horse-drawn fire engine. This is my favorite part of the museums. Now, that steam engine in the middle of the room is actually a steam-powered model locomotive. Here's the front headlight off of a steam locomotive. This display case had quite the assortment of old-time toys. Most of those toy trucks and cars on the first level were made by a company called Keystone back in the 20s and 30s. Today they are highly prized by collectors and can sell for thousands of dollars.
Wolfman made his first decision.
For the 2021 season, Clark's is running the diesel 70-ton locomotive. However, they often run steam locomotives, especially those used for logging operations. This locomotive that was on display is known as a Shay locomotive, and it was specially geared for steep grades and rough track. Based on the information I found on Clark's website, this locomotive is undergoing a few repairs and should return to service in the near future. Here's something you would only find in New England: the Moxie mobile. Now, if you're not familiar with it, Moxie is a soft drink that was created up in New England and is still pretty regionally famous there. It's also known for having a sweet yet very bitter taste. Some people even tell you if you're having a party and want to save some money, just bring a pack of Moxie, because people are unlikely to ask you for a second one. Clark's main attraction is its signature bear show, with several different bears performing a variety of different stunts. After each stunt, the bears are usually rewarded with ice cream. In all the years that I've been going to Clark's, I've always wondered if the bears had a favorite flavor. And now for the excursion on the White Mountain Central Railroad.
On our left-hand side, the smallest segways are included in your ticket price at no extra charge. But if you're up for a little adventure for an extra fee, you can take one of the larger segways out into the forest.
All of this lumber that you see stacked up is actually used to power the steam engines. Logging operations that use steam locomotives often powered them by wood, as they had plenty of access to it.
property in the point of no return. You are entering a danger zone. 911 will not respond past this point. The United States Marines would dare cross this boundary line. Don't make me lose my temper. There will be consequences for entering my woodland. Coming trains beside me will stop this foolishness. Mr. Engineer, you need to turn this train around. Don't you smile at me. I fail to see the humor on this. This is... I got a bomb here! It will pick up the tracks! You better hear like this guy coming out here! The boss ain't gonna hear a count of ours!
Wolfman has been chasing the train for decades, as he doesn't want any of those nosy tourists messing with his mining operation. Years ago, when we went to Clark's trading post, my brother and I brought water guns aboard the train to protect ourselves against Wolfman. It was actually my mother's idea, but I'm sure she'd deny it if I asked her. I may have gotten a little too into it, as one year I showed up with a big old super soaker, and I may have gotten Wolfman in the face. Years later, I actually got to meet Wolfman, and I told him that I was the annoying kid with the water gun. He told me how much he hated that. He then gave me a piece of unobtainium from his mind for me to seize operations. Anyway, I still have my prized piece of unobtainium, and I've yet to reload the old super soaker. So that's Clark's Trading Post. If you like bears, trains, and crazy guys running around the woods firing rifles, then it's definitely worth a visit.